Hello boys and girls, it's Ant here again. I'm remembering to say my name this time. I was going to play some new games that have appeared on the Steam store, but I didn't like the look of that Grand Chase game. It seemed a bit awkward. There was some other game that looked like it was made about 10 years ago, and I suspect it probably was. And there was also a game called Zam, which I couldn't get to start. And then I couldn't get to go into any sort of game. Like, I got into the menu, nicely enough, but I couldn't get a lobby to kick off and actually get into a game. And then and then when I went to exit, it gave me a survey asking me what I thought of the graphics and the gameplay. Didn't think much of them when I couldn't play the game. Note to any indie developers out there: if you're going to put a survey in your game, make sure the game plays beforehand, because otherwise you're just going to get lots of ones and it's not going to be much help. But as you can see, I've loaded up Marvel Puzzle Quest. I said the other day I was going to give this a go. Marvel Puzzle Quest is a bit of an interesting one to me. It's a game that should be like everything I hate about free-to-play games, but I've kind of found myself getting into it a little bit. When you first start off, it's an absolute nightmare, and I'll show you why. But yeah, there's a little story mode you can play through, which is quite cool. I haven't finished it yet. I've still got to finish the new Avengers. They recently changed all your levels of your characters. They reassessed the levels, and now everyone's got different character levels, so I need to get back into that and see if I can actually make it through this one now. But one of the reasons why this game is bad, but it is actually quite good. See, the good side is it's Puzzle Quest. If you played Puzzle Quest, you know how Puzzle Quest works. That game plays fine. It's absolutely fine as it is. You enjoy it, you play it. Everyone loves Puzzle Quest. If you hate Puzzle Quest, you're scum. If you hate Puzzle Quest Galactrix, that's fine, because that game's not very good. But one thing that this game does is whenever you've been in a battle, any damage you've taken, let's say even if it's 100 points damage, you have to wait for a timer before you can use that character again in battle. Now, when you start the game, it's not entirely so bad. Your characters are really low levels. They're only missing about 20 hit points. That recovers in about 30 seconds. But the timer is entirely based on how many hit points you've lost. So if you've got a character, let's say like Hulk, with 2,970 points on there, and he's lost half his health, you're looking at somewhere in the region of about 45 minutes to an hour before you can use the character again. You get health packs to restore them with. You get 5 of them, and they take half an hour each to recover. So basically what ends up happening is after you've played a few rounds, you've got a ton of characters who are knocked out of battle for various reasons. You often can't avoid the damage because obviously the opponent's making their moves. There are character opponents you fight who don't use moves. It's only the super villains who do moves. There's a bunch of them that only use timed blocks, so you've got a chance to destroy them, so that kind of balances out a little bit. But you'll see as we play along this. I mean, this is my roster right now. I've got the Hood, who's somehow my most powerful character, even though I have no idea who he is. I apparently made a deal with Mephisto. I've never read that comic. It's from a Dark Reign series, though, which is what this is named after, so I guess that's why he's all over it. Modern Hawkeye. That comic is amazing. Read it. Really good Hawkeye comic. Classic Storm, because you've got to. I've got Thor from Marvel now, who's a woman now. That's fantastic. I think that's quite a cool idea, actually, to be honest. People seem to be making a big fuss out of it. Iron Man Model 40. This one's quite funny because I only got this card a couple of weeks ago. Haven't used it, this character rather. And when they reassessed all the levels, he got bumped up to level 40. He was only like level 7 or something, I think, before. This Sentry, who's really powerful. His attacks hurt himself. Almost all of them do, as far as I can tell, his special moves, which is a bit of a problem. Spider-Man, apparently they said they were going to reassess Spider-Man. Have they changed his moves? I've still only got web bandages. That web bandages is a very helpful move. You want to be able to heal yourself whenever you can. Got Hulk. Marvel Now Magneto. I quite like that look. I miss the purple though. Old school Black Widow, which is from X-Men First Class. Moonstone. Iron Man, who was my most powerful character but isn't anymore. They got star ratings to determine how strong they end up being. They basically have a level limit. I'll explain how leveling works in a sec. There's Modern Storm. She's not even actually that modern. Is that the costume she's wearing now? Looks very much like one of the ones from the 80s. Black Widow, Juggernaut, Wolverine, Captain America, who's now Falcon, Ares, Bullseye dressed as Hawkeye from Dark Avengers, and I've got Daken, who's all over this game for some reason. The developers have a big boner for him. I think there's like 3 versions of him. The way the leveling works, you earn these when you finish battles, which is your what do they call it? Size something or the other. You spend that to level them up, so it's directly spending XP to level them up. You can see here the max level, it says 23 of 78. What that means is that the max level I can level him to right now is 23. Whenever I collect one of these comic book covers, which like this, they have a move attached to them, and you assign that to there, and it'll increase that move's ability. So then, that'll also increase the level, the max level you can take them to. Some characters only allow 10 powers, so his max level is going to be 78. Once you've put all 5 in each of those, once you max them out to 5, that'll be him hitting his max level. There's some characters where it gets a little bit more trickier, like Iron Man. He's only allowed 13 powers, which means 2 of his powers will only be on 4, so you can't max them up. You can only max 1 power. Ultra Freon Beam's ridiculous, so it's well worth upgrading that to its highest. Yeah, 990 damage. Freeze. What? That's not it. World's Greatest Engineer freezes the target stun for 3 turns and dealing 990 damage. Nice and powerful. But yeah, he can only get to level 50 though, that's the problem. And some characters are really powerful. They have the story mode, that's simple enough, work for it. They also have these versus mode where it puts you against other players' characters. Right, what's this one? This is a new one. All characters fight on a level playing field in the balance of power. All characters of all rarities are powered up to run from level 70 to 270. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So all characters are level playing field. I'm going to get destroyed. When you play this, you earn points. These points go into event rewards. As the points go up, you get little rewards along the way, and the total amount of points determine what prize you get at the end. And it's actually not too hard to earn prizes. I don't think there's really enough players to make it too difficult to get into the top 100 a lot of the times and earn yourself some hero points, which is that, hero coins, and they're used for doing stuff like buying extra slots in your roster. Like right now for me it costs 600 for 2 extra characters. That's alright. But that's all I've actually spent money on this game. I actually have spent money on it. I've already bought 4 extra roster slots so far. You can also do stuff like buy boosts and perks and things like that, which is fair enough. You can buy extra characters, you can go to recruit heroes and buy your characters. Some of it's a bit silly though. I mean, 10,000 coins is quite a lot if I remember rightly. Yeah, that's 50 quid. The highest one's 70 quid for 20,000 coins. So you're looking at, yeah, about 40 something quid, aren't you? I'm not doing the maths. To unlock a ton of characters. The thing is, you're going to get multiples, you're going to get other versions of the same character, all that sort of thing. Didn't I get a recruit card, or did I use that? No. I thought I had a recruit card. Right, let's see who we can face. They're all going to be the same level, aren't they? Is that what's going to happen? Blimey. My character's leveled up to that as well. This is interesting. Right, I haven't been in one like this before. Let's give it a try. So all my characters are leveled up, that's cool. Let's take the strongest, shall we? Boom. Let's take... No, I want him. Her. Where's my third character? Sentry. Why is Sentry so low? He's supposed to be really powerful. Right, so we're going to go with Black Widow, Iron Meng, and Juggers. Have I got any boosts? I don't think I have got any boosts right now. No, so you can buy these with hero coins or your whatever that stuff is. I can't remember what it's called. It's been a couple. I never pay attention. Purple stuff. Right, it's puzzle quest. You match blocks, and then like explosions happen. Boom, boom. So you've done damage. One thing you can do is switch between the characters. So on this side, so you can decide who you're going to attack. On a full superhero team, unless one of them's got a really nasty attack, I just tend to attack the first one. Probably not the best tactics. Ah, Juggernaut has a move up. Unstoppable Crash. For some reason I was trying to read the description at the same time. His other move is nice and powerful, but it does damage to himself. 2,913 damage to himself in this instance. So I don't think I'll do that. Boom, boom, boom. Extra move, yay! That's a critical gem. And he's down. I think I'm quite a few levels above that character using these, aren't I? With 200 and some odd. To level 290 or something. Let's do another Unstoppable Crash in a second. Boom, that destroys random gems. And makes combinations. Let's see. It's all puzzle questy. I do like this game though. I just like the puzzle quest gameplay. And that's the thing, you start off with hardly any characters and gradually the characters build up a little bit more, and once you've got quite a few characters, it's not too hard to just keep playing, because you're always going to have one that's a little bit closer to, you know, recovering. So at the worst you sit there and wait like 30 seconds while one recovers. It can get ridiculous. I mean, you can get to the point where you've used all your health packs and you're boned, and you have to wait ages, which sucks. That's something that bugs me. I'm not going to use that headbutt because I don't want to knock all my team out. The thing is with timers, it makes no sense to me. It's like, why would you create a mechanic in your game that actively stops people from playing? I know it's free and everything, like, you know, they're getting a free game experience out of it, but at the same time, it's not costing you as a developer anything for those people to keep playing the game. They're having fun, and if they have fun with a game, they're more likely to spend some money on it. Well, I say more likely, there's probably plenty of studies that show that if you nag them and make it frustrating and annoying for them to play the game, then they're more likely to spend. But, you know, there's ethics. I would like to think there's ethics involved. Say that, ethics in the games industry is something that doesn't really exist, isn't it? Right. Let's put Iron Man down then, shall we? In like a couple more hits, maybe. No, you just destroy all them. Matching 4 in a row destroys the entire row. Matching 5 gives you a special gem. It's possible to match more than that as well if you're crafty. Let's use Unstoppable Crash. I think this will knock her down to hardly anything. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not as powerful as I thought it was. Alright, that's my shield gem, I think. Is that my shield gem? Yeah, that's my shield gem. That's okay. That basically means that their attacks do less damage to me. One of my attacks must be creating shell gems and I'm not paying attention to it. It's been a couple of days since I played this, so I'm like, my brain doesn't work properly. So I've probably forgotten all sorts of random stuff that I should remember. Hey, Repulsor Blast. Iron Man's blatantly a favourite of the developers. He seems to be quite strong. Right, so 2 of my characters were damaged there, so you'll be able to see how long it takes them. Assuming this one actually does affect them. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got a recruit token. And here's my daily reward for playing my one game. ISO 8, that's what it is. 25 hero points. It does churn out those hero points fairly often, which is quite handy for when you want to build up your team. I generally just sell my excess characters that I don't need anymore, and when I get close to being able to afford one, then I start thinking about which ones I'm going to buy, because you get them quite often. Right. Ooh, hang on. Right, he's full health. Ah, there you go, they've got timers on him. So, she's got 3 minutes 45, and that's 45 health is 3 minutes 45 seconds. He's got 14 minutes for 170 health. See? That's the sort of thing I'm on about. The amount of time you have to wait for them to recover. Right, let's get the recruit token, shall we? Let's see what we got. Oh, this is a slightly better one. Yeah, 90s Classic Storm. I think I can actually use that one. Boom, boom. Yep, Windstorm. So if I add that there, you'll see that the max level will increase. Ooh, 55 is the max level now. Got 5 more powers you can add. I did get another one, didn't I? Which is Juggernaut, which I don't need because my Juggernaut's maxed. So you can sell it and get yourself some of those points. I'm wondering if the rarest characters have hero points as well, because they're there. They're certainly there. I've never seen them. Right, look at that, I'm at rank 118 already, which means if this event were to end right now, I'd get myself a Wolverine and 500 ISO 8. Right. Let's go to this battle then. Are all the characters upgraded? Every single one of them. Right. Right, 2 of my heroes are injured. I've just gone and accidentally changed the one that wasn't, haven't I? So Iron Man's there, right. So he's got 12 minutes left, so let's swap him from Storm. Can I have 2 Storms? I don't think I can. No, you can't. Right, so Hawkeye then. I can't remember what the levels were of the enemies I'm playing against, so this could end badly. 140, 121, 157. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Hawkeye's got a nice powerful attack as well. He's got this bomb attack that just like wrecks everyone. What was it I need for that? Blast arrow. Let's try and get red and I'll show you what that does. Because it wrecks the opponents when it hits. Oh god, they're getting chain reaction there. much like whoever it was that was living in a chain reaction. I don't remember pop songs from the 80s. Got told one of my friends today I sound a lot like Nick Frost apparently, which I'm hoping she means Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead and not Nick Frost the TV presenter. Because that would be weird that she'd remember that TV presenter, former Pebble Mill host. I quite like the music in this game. I actually find myself humming it every now and again, which is probably like silly or something. Look at this, if I get that I get a chain. These are the these ones here. They give you powers on here. Sometimes they're really cool ones. There's one that heals you. You get a vending machine, they eat a hot dog and it heals them. Some of them are a bit double-sided but they're powerful. It's all just basically extra attacks in some way, shape or form. Need more reds. Give me some red gems. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's it. Drop past there. Oh, there you go. More reds. And I think you can use Blast Arrow now. Right. So what happens with Blast Arrow? It fires out. It's got a countdown of 3. When the 3 hits to 0, it blows up and does 2,538 damage to all enemies. See what I mean about being a bit powerful? So I'm going to get that gem out of the way so no one else can destroy it, because I don't want it to drop a load of reds around it and they just go and wipe it out. That'd be a bad thing. Now that's one of their shield gems, so that's stopping me doing as much damage to them. So, boom, it's gone. Oh, they've got a critical gem in there. Can I take advantage of that? Yes, I can. Thank you. Right, here comes this. Boom. Look at that. And we'll just get rid of Iron Man. In a second, maybe. I thought I was kidding. That's more like it. Right. Lightning Storm. This is well handy. It just destroys a whole bunch of randoms. They are doing a lot of moves on me, aren't they? I'd like a turn. Jesus, look how much damage done. That's like a week. I'll have to wait for it to be healed. Right. There you go. Explosive stuff. And boom. I think I've just had someone send me a tweet. Who sent me a tweet? Laura Kate Dale. I'll send her a message later. Laura Kate Dale's a journalist and she does indie game development on the side. She's released a demo today of a game called You Are the Reason. Which is quite a nice little RPG she's made, an RPG maker. Oh well. And I was going to do a video of that today, but I can't get it to record. Shadowplay hates it. So yeah, I'll have to tweet her back and say, yeah, I'll play it. Let's see. Got a little bit extra. Right. Let's boost up one of my characters. I'm one of these boring people who just boosts up the weakest character first. You know, that's how I roll. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I like having a strong base. He's level 28 now and you can't level him up anymore. That's balls. Why does it go back to the start every time? Why can't it just, like, you know, stay up that end? Right. Who's next? I want to try and pick the ones with the lowest levels, really, don't I? Because not all my characters are going that strong. Right. How's he? 1 hour, 3 minutes. It's like you can heal them, but yeah, it's ridiculous. Hawkeye. Right, let's just send another tweet. Sorry, I'm just seeing my tweets come up on my phone. All sorts. I've had a crazy day. Use XSplit to record local screen region. Yeah. I'll give that a try. I'll have to tweet it back because I'd quite like to do a video of that game. It looks quite cool. It seems quite happy for me to do a video. I'm recording it here on the video, talking about doing another video. Meta. Boom. I should probably kill Iron Man first, shouldn't I? He's going to be the biggest threat. So let's deal with Iron Meng. But yeah, you can go onto Laura Kate's itch.io website and find a demo for a game. It's made an RPG maker. Something I'm kind of toying around with the idea of. Quite like to make a game. Got stories to tell. Alright. Let's see. Mistress of the Elements. This destroys all these gems. I like this move. Her moves are quite well balanced out because you can use Lightning Strike to destroy random gems. That'll bring more of these into play. Then use Mistress of the Elements to destroy them, and then use Hailstorm, so you've got a whole bunch of gems that are doing damage to your opponent every turn. So she's cool. Storm's one of the most well-balanced characters in the game, I think. It's a shame she's one of the weaker ones, though, in this version, anyway. I'm not really thinking about what I'm putting together right now. I'm just building anything. I don't know why I'm using that then. There's only like 4 pieces on there. It's going to do hardly anything to them, isn't it? Right, Hailstorm, boom, and this puts fists everywhere. Everyone loves a good amount of fists, don't they? The more fists, the merrier. I was trying to find a way of doing a fisting joke, but, like, you know, keeping it clean. Let's see. Burn them up. Now, if this was happening to me, I'd be aiming to destroy all the gems that have the fist on them, but I don't think the computer AI is that smart. No, I do think they've tweaked something on the AI that's making them plan out attacks, like actually use combos. Oh god, look at that. Right. Let's knock them out for a second. Mistress of the Elements to drop their stuff out, because this should combo a couple of bits. Stuff I don't need comboed. Right. Oh, because now I've got a ton of attacks hitting me every turn. Right. Boom. I'll use Widow Sting again in a second. Let's get rid of more of that. Right. Let's sting him again. Caps out for a while. Caps down. The aggressive recon steals their attack points from the other side. These things. That's basically what, obviously, when you match stuff, you get attack points, and that's what you use to do your magic spells with. Right. Oh, God, it's their turn. Get out of the way. Right, Lightning Strike. Boom, random blocks go. Now there's loads of these on the grid, which I can destroy with Mistress of the Elements. Oh, this causes a little chain reaction. And then I use Hailstorm to cause even more damage, so there's loads of my fists going up theirs. Let's get a little bit of healing. Only 50 health though, not much. Look at this. This is just, I'm just like being nasty. Which one should I destroy? I think I'm going to go with that one. There you go. Got a little bit more stockpile, that's one of those boosts. What reward do we get? More ISO 8. I think that's enough to level up another character. I think Wolverine this time, because he's the lowest. Good old Wolverine. Yeah, he tries, he's tiny. He's dead now, isn't he? Marvel are doing everything they can to shock people, I think. Where's my... Nope, my screen's gone dead. Countdown timer, where are you? There you go. Yeah, I have a little countdown timer running, so I don't, you know, record an episode that's 12 weeks long. Right, let's see. Everyone's injured. 2 are anyway. Right, let's see. 4. Hawkeye's fine. Hawkeye's fine because he has this avoid move which lets him move out the way so everyone gets hit instead of him. Which generally means, because I tend to use Storm and Black Widow, he's basically dodging out the way so the women get punched in the face. Which, Chivalry, it's not dead. I'm going to heal her. Oh, you know, 36 minutes now. That used to be 30 minutes. Right. I don't think I got a boost there, did I? I just talked about it. No. Right. Let's play another round. It's the thing, it's Puzzle Quest gameplay. You can't go too far wrong with it. It's nice and simple. I say you can't go too far wrong with it. They went quite far wrong with Puzzle Quest Galactrix, which was just horribly designed, that game. Absolute mess. I don't know what they're thinking with those warp gate things you go through in that game. Right, boom, blow stuff up. Fighting a lot of the same characters. I think everyone's got their same basic sets, like a lot of mine are. A lot of Iron Mans and Thors. Juggernaut's really like useful because he can take a lot of damage. It takes quite a while for the opponent to knock him down, but that move of his that does damage to himself is pretty much useless, because obviously every time you do it, you're making things worse for yourself in the long run. God, stop doing combos, that's not nice. Yeah. I love that, like, where he goes around the top there. It's like he's sparkling, he's having an adventure, he's just flying around. Right. How am I going to get rid of those? I'm sure we'll find a way. Well, I don't mind if they use that move though. If he wants to use headbutt and gradually knock himself out, computer AI can do that. That's fine by me. Oh, cheers. Oh, I missed a chance for a combo there, didn't I? I'm sure the 5 people that watch this will be screaming at me now for missing that combo. Oh. Can you use the headbutt thing, Juggernaut? That'd be cool. Makes my life easier. What's that? Okay, that's not Ultra Frayon Beam. I was worried it might be. Yep. Time to steal some gems. Bump, bump. And knock him out. And Thunder Strike, which just does damage, I think. Oh yeah, it makes some green gems, doesn't it? That's what it does. Falls down. What does that one do? 4 summons a violent storm, smite the enemy. The rage of the heavens rains down upon the battlefield, dealing 1043 damage to the enemies, and additional 1043 damage to the target. You get what I mean? So double the damage to Iron Man. Boom, there you go. Right. Let's get that. Set up the combo. There you go. Yeah, I've had some fun today trying to record stuff and it's all gone wrong. That's why I'm doing Marvel Puzzle Quest, because, you know, like I said, I quite enjoy the game. And despite it having timers up the wazoo, it's quite a decent little puzzle quest game. I think it would be infinitely better if they toned down the timers a hell of a lot. Just got rid of them entirely. Would probably be best. You know, there's plenty of other reasons to keep playing. It's compulsive, it's got like characters to build and stuff like that. Plenty of other reasons to spend money on here without having those timers kind of nagging at you to spend extra money. Ooh, blast arrow time. Oh, I've got pins and needles in my hand, but it's on the mouse right now. I've got it all stretched out to one side. That's not good. Oh, she got Widow Sting. Ah, here we go. Cool. Let's stun him for a second. Make it helpless. We're going to stun Juggernaut and then smack him with this. There you go. See what I mean about him having a lot of health though? That move's really powerful and it still only knocks off a little bit of health. Not much more, he's almost dead. There's a 4 there, yay! Oh, let's finish him off in style, I think. What? No, 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 that's not fair. I was going to steal some of his power. Oh. That's another thing, when they're knocked out, when it comes to timer, there's a timer for when they're knocked out until they can start healing again. So there's a double timer, like there'll be a 10-minute timer, and when that 10 minutes is up, then they'll start healing to be able to come back into the battle. Just exasperating the amount of time they wait. There you go. Combo finish. Good finish. Right. So we got that. Go upstage, get a bonus. We got our bonus ISO. And we got some stockpile. So let's see where we are. Number 70. Which will mean that if it finishes now, I'll get Psylocke. That'd be quite cool. I don't think I've got Psylocke. No, I haven't got Psylocke. Oh, I would have space on my team. There's also alliances in the game where you share rewards, but I haven't joined one yet. And don't know if I will, to be honest. You can just make your own one and let other people join if you're not feeling like being privy to others. Because you know, clans and stuff. I don't like the idea of other people telling me when I should be playing the game and stuff. But yeah, that is Marvel Puzzle Quest. It's pretty straightforward. It's Puzzle Quest. It's free to play. It's been out for about a year now. It's got some nice little things in there. You can play your characters and play Puzzle Quest and have marvelly things going on. And with a ridiculous storyline that makes 0 sense whatsoever. But yeah, there it is. Just thought I'd play that for myself, really. It's not really a look at a new release, is it? Not going to help its progress or anything, you know, but hey, enjoy. I'll see you on the next video, which maybe you are the reason if I get this sorted out.